I literally don't have hair. I look like a potato.
No, you don't.
It's literally like just a potato. It's horrible. No, we gotta move. All right, hit the intro.
But we need to be.
I told you! I told you!
Where's my phone? I gotta plug it in.
Plug it in, plug it in.
That was. You're so weird.
Holy shit, how far does this go? Oh god, okay, that's enough.
Hey everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is Vlogmas Day 9. I'm back in Orlando with my boyfriend Jarvis.
Hi guys. And
today we're gonna be filming a Q&A. I asked you guys on my Instagram story to give us some questions, and we're gonna answer them now.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. If you haven't seen our first video together, I introduced you guys to him and we did a fun vlog. I'll link it down below. There's a giveaway in that video. We're giving away a Manny MUA X Morphe palette, so enter that if you haven't already. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay.
So our first question is from Allie Dawson. It says, when are we hanging out again? I don't know.
Soon. Okay, so I got a ton of questions, so we're gonna answer as many as humanly possible.
It's like 20.
That is way more than 20. Okay.
That's cool.
Anyway, the first question is from Allie, and it says, when are we hanging out again? And I feel like this is a very important thing to bring up, because the first time that we saw each other in person since high school, which was 5 years?
No, it was 7 years ago.
7?
Yeah, it's been 7 years for sure.
No.
Yeah, we did the math.
7 years since we dated, but like 5 years since we like probably saw each other in person.
Okay, that's fair.
We went to Disney World with Allie, basically. I asked him to come with me on a date, and she was a part of that. So without her, we may have never reconnected.
True. Let's see. Next question is, what is your favorite thing about each other?
This is from Miss D-Star Lashes.
Miss? Is she the...
Yeah, that's Destiny.
That's Miss D-Star Lashes?
Yeah.
So you go first.
Oh. My favorite thing about you is your lovely personality.
Wow. So sweet. Well, I'd also say it'd be your personality. I mean, obviously you're gorgeous, but...
Okay.
Paige is like super like hardworking and supportive in like everything that I do, and it's just good to have someone that's like there to support you in life, you know? So...
Oh gosh, I'm gonna cry. Wow, we're off to a serious start.
Wow, okay, I'll be more
No,
jokey.
thank you, that was so sweet of you. Brenda asks, who is more romantic?
We're gonna say
I
who
think,
on 3.
Okay.
Ready? 1.
Wait, the name or like you versus me? Name.
Name.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Paige. I knew you were gonna say that.
Okay, how are you more romantic?
Because I'm like, I want like a fairy tale story, like.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you're more romantic, just because it's like a fairy tale.
Okay, well then why are you more romantic?
Because...
Brenda also asks, who is the pickier eater?
Definitely Paige. There's no question about that. I will eat anything except seaweed salad.
And I love seaweed salad.
I don't get it. It's horrendous. They're little strings. They're like salt water, and it doesn't make any sense.
It's
but
so
she
good.
will not eat anything. Or like, she won't eat like pulled pork, but she'll eat bacon. And won't eat any other like type of meat.
So the next question is, how long have you been together? And we actually answered this in our last video that we filmed together. We have been dating for just over 2 months.
Yeah, but we've been talking, it's like talking for like 4 months now, 3 to 4 months, so.
Yeah. But we also dated in high school, and we dated for like just over a month way back when.
So the next question a lot of people have asked us, like it's probably the most common one, it's how did you two end up dating again?
So there's like, I think telling a story, a short little story, like a summary would answer a lot of questions. So basically we were friends in high school, and then we dated very briefly, and then we broke up. and then he hated me.
Broke up with me.
And he hated me, and then we kind of became friends again, like a little bit, and then
because we had a class together.
Yeah. And then he hated me again.
Yes.
And then we didn't
I didn't
talk.
hate you. I just.
Okay, well, he didn't want to be my friend.
Homies.
No. And then we didn't talk really at all until randomly one day I decided to comment on one of his Instagram pictures. Like, it was the most bizarre thing. Like, I haven't talked to him in years. Like, I don't know why I did this. Like, it's not something I would ever do. And then the next day, or that night, you texted me about Alaska because I went to Alaska.
Yeah, I was just trying to like find something to talk to her about because she like messaged or like put a comment under my Instagram picture that day, so I was like, oh man, like maybe I should like try to talk to her again, but what the heck am I gonna talk to her about? So I plan on doing like an Alaska trip with my dad once I graduate from college, so I had known that she went to Alaska like somewhat recently, so I was like, oh okay, well I'll just like ask her about that and like see where it goes. And
then we chatted like 3 text messages back and forth, and then I didn't want to bother him or like be annoying, so then I just stopped responding.
So yeah, she stopped responding that night, and I'm like, oh okay, well, you know, I gave it a shot. It's cool, maybe one day.
But then like 2 weeks later or so, maybe like a week later, I texted you asking about an Apple Watch, because there's like this walkie-talkie thing on Apple Watches, and I was like, asked him if he had one, because I was trying to find an excuse to like text him.
Look at us finding excuses to talk to each other.
Why don't we
but
just
then
be
you just
straightforward?
ignored me.
I know, but then we started talking then and like texting, and then since then we haven't stopped talking.
Yes.
Like, we talked every single day. We used to send like books to each other. Like, you'd have to scroll because it wouldn't all fit on a screen, and we would go back and forth.
Yeah, there'd be like maybe like 45 minutes to an hour and a half in between texts, and it would just be like she'd ask like 6 questions and then like I'd just like fully respond and like ask another question, and like it's just like paragraphs on paragraphs, like back and forth. So
yeah, we did that for a long like until we like started dating pretty much.
Yeah, and then we're like, this is a lot, like we should just like, you know, send maybe I don't know, like not as long messages.
Yeah, it slowly got to be shorter and shorter. So
and then we started FaceTime each other.
Yeah, now we don't text each other anymore. No, I mean sometimes we do, but not as much. Another question that I've seen so many times is, why did I break up with him in high school?
That is a great question, guys. Thank you for asking, because I still don't know.
I don't know either, honestly. I couldn't tell ya.
I don't really know what happened, but I feel like one day, like I just got a text out of the blue, and it's just like,
it was over text.
Hey, oh yeah, it was over text.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I know. Favorite. I'm such a great person.
But no, it's okay. It doesn't matter. It is what it is, you know. Sorry
if the lighting keeps changing. We're filming in my car to get decent lighting, but the sun is setting behind us, so it's getting pretty dark out. So anyway.
So the next question is, how old are we? And you are?
22.
And I'm also 22, but my birthday is in 2 weeks on the 23rd of December, so I'll be 23 on the 23rd.
And then I will be 23 on March 23rd.
Yeah.
So another question I saw was, who's older? So he's older by 3 months. Okay, so we just had to relocate because we are losing daylight, so I'm so sorry for all of the lighting changes, but...
You should show them what it looks like.
Yeah, I don't think it's not gonna be as pretty on camera, and there's like dead bugs all over my windshield.
Yeah, so this is what we're looking at right now, and we've probably only got about like 10 to 15 minutes left of this light before it gets completely pitch black, but we'll see what we can do. The
next question is, what was his reaction when you told him you were a YouTuber? Ooh. Why don't you tell us what your reaction was when you found out?
Well, I originally knew she was a YouTuber, like when I like was friends with her on Instagram, and she posted her Jaclyn Hill like contest video. And I saw the video and I was like, oh, what, like, I didn't know this was a thing like she did, but I still didn't know she did YouTube at that point, I guess. And then eventually started posting on her story, like, swipe up to see my video. And I'm like, oh, okay, like, that's cool, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, I just thought it was cool.
That's cool, yeah. Like, I didn't have to, like, tell him. Like, he just, like, knew already when we started talking by Instagram.
Are those UFOs? Do you see the line?
Okay, wait, what are those people are looking at it? Jarvis.
It's all a steer. It's all a scam. Life is a scam.
How did you ask me out?
How did I ask you out?
Yeah. Sorry.
Well, it was pretty like spur of the moment, I guess. We went out on a date after like I went to a football game, and we went to like hang out at the mall or whatever, and we were about to leave, and like I got in my car and I was like, you know what, like this is the time, like it's time now. So I got back out of my car, she was about to leave, and I like knocked on the window and I was like, hey, like I think this is something like serious that we have together and I really like you, and so will you be my girlfriend? I'm sure it was a lot more complex than that.
It was. But
just to give you a summary, I guess. Yeah. It was just like spur of the moment. I didn't have anything like planned out, but when you know, you know, you know?
I know.
Changes.
Look at the sky behind me. Can you see?
It's so pretty. So pretty. There you go.
Okay. Jarvis!
Stop letting go! This is a vehicle, it moves!
So we had to relocate once again because the lighting, so. Anyway, the next question is, what is the best date so far?
I definitely have to say, like, the Disney date, which was our first date ever, just because of the fact, like, it was the first time that I had seen her in like 5 years, and it was just, even though it was super like awkward at first, like we were getting to know each other again, and it was just like fun to like, I don't know, see where she was at in life and like see how her personality has changed, because I definitely feel like you've like definitely changed like since high school. So yeah, that's my best date, I think.
Yeah, I would agree.
But we've definitely been on some funny dates before, like in high school we went on a double date together, but the funny part of it is that we weren't together. We went on a double date with separate
other people. Okay, this question says, does the distance bother you, or do you prefer that so it's more special when you see each other? So I definitely don't prefer being long distance. I mean, we're making it work. We only live 2 hours away, which honestly isn't that bad, but I mean, it could be a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to like obviously hang out whenever like you want to, if you like lived like 10-15 minutes away, but I mean, it won't be for too much longer, so it's perfectly fine. We'll get through it. It's worth it. Who's tallest? Let's do that one.
Okay, the next question is, who's tallest?
And yes, I'm a midget. No. I apologize. But we did stack up next to each other the other day to see who was taller, and I'm about like
half an inch.
3 centimeters. How much is a centimeter compared to an inch?
2.5 centimeters is an inch.
Oh, okay.
You're literally like half an inch taller than me.
Yeah, but if she puts some heels on, it's game over.
Not even heels,
I'm gonna need to get some like Balenciagas to give me an extra like 6 inches.
The next question is, what are y'all's songs together?
So I don't think we have like a song right now. We definitely had one before in our short-term relationship. Ooh, okay. And that was Jason Mraz's I Won't Give Up, because I loved Jason Mraz at that time, and he has so many good songs still, and it's still a really good song. But another thing is, she really likes country music, and I like a lot of like rap, hip hop stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I feel like I've gotten definitely way more into country ever since she started listening to it, which is like big for me to say because I used to like not listen to it at all, but it's actually all right.
Yeah, we have a playlist together on Spotify that we add songs to. Okay.
How long do you think you'll last?
Maybe about 2 weeks.
I'm gonna give it like a solid like 3-4 weeks maybe. I feel like I do a lot of like head nodding, like when I was like,
I talk with my hands a lot. Yeah, you're like,
oh, I started doing like this.
I was about to say the first question.
The first question, Jesus.
The next question is, how old were you guys when you dated for the first time? So it was in high school. It was our sophomore year of high school. So like 15?
Yeah, 15.
Does he watch YouTube / what does he watch if he does?
Ooh, I definitely am a fan of, what is his name? Dave Potroy? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The Barstool Pizza guy who always like reviews pizzas from wherever. That's where I got the one sip. Everybody knows the rules. Also, Harold Balder is like a travel vlogger, and he just goes by himself to like everywhere. And he's like kind of monotone, but it's just like really relaxing to watch. Yeah, I watch a lot of like travel and cooking stuff.
So I ran out of space on my SD card on my camera, so we're just gonna finish the video out on my phone. But hopefully you guys enjoyed all the questions that we answered. Thank you so much for being on my channel again.
Of course. Thanks for having me on here, guys. Appreciate the support in the comments.
On the last video, yeah, you guys were super nice. So anyway, that was Vlogmas Day 9. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. I love you guys so much. I'll see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 10. We have to figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm gonna be in Orlando, Vlogmas Day 10 and 11. So you'll see both of us for the next couple days, and then I'll be back in Jacksonville and probably filming more like makeup Vlogmas videos. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
See ya.